Hey there guys, welcome back to another car pack review. This is your host Ross, and today we have with us the Alpinestars car pack released in April. And today we have the 2011 Aston Martin 009 Aston Martin Racing AMR1. Basically repeats itself a couple of times, so I'm just going to refer to the car as the AMR1. Okay, the AMR1 is powered by a 2-litre turbocharged straight-six petrol engine, which makes me thank God, because no one likes seeing hybrids in racing. I know you eco-mentalists out there thinking, oh, we must save the planet, and my advice to that is burn it to the ground, kill it with fire, kill it with burning petrol. I don't like hybrids and I don't like diesels, and that's why I think Aston Martin made me this car. It will not compete with the diesels or the hybrids in its time, but it will compete with the noise it makes. It competes with the 787B in noise. This straight six produces so much noise I had to turn down my TV about tenfold, otherwise I would have blew my speakers. In the game anyway. The car definitely shifts. I've got it up to around about 200 miles an hour is the top speed I've ever managed to get out of it, and that was when I was testing it here. The car is very light on its feet, obviously being an R1 car, and it is very, very fast. It's very nippy with that engine, and I really do like this car in the game because it's not a hybrid, it's not a diesel. It just makes me feel so happy inside that they're going back to petrol. Petrol is a superior fuel, and all you people that think diesels and hybrids are the way forward, go jump off a bridge. Thank you and good night, sort of, to them. Unfortunately, this car didn't have a very good run in its life. It started off in 2011 and it ended in 2011. It only entered 2 races and it didn't finish either because of technical problems, or the car wasn't performing to exact specifications, which is a shame really. But other than that, let's move on to our next car and I'll see you then. Right guys, here's our next car. It's the 1995 BMW M5, powered by a 3.8 litre straight-six engine producing 335 horsepower. And jumping from the AMR1 to this is a huge step in comparison. It's like falling off a flight of stairs. But this car is very alive for what it is. I mean, it's a very natural sounding car as well. The straight-six engine always sounds nice coming from a BMW. It's a natural feel to it. Coming with that giant leap off a stepladder, I was expecting so much more grip than there actually was. You end up sliding around most corners, but that's how BMWs were back in the late 90s, or early 90s, and halfway through the 90s as well. This is the 95 model, so this would have been one of the later ones. It came with a 6-speed manual gearbox, and the ones in America were tuned down as well. This is a European model. This was, in the US, they had a 3.5. This is a 3.8. Very German executive saloon with a great big engine thrown in the front of it. But BMW are, if not slightly mad when they make cars. So you've always got that slight hint of insanity, which Mercedes have basically copied and then gone a bit too far with the more modern Mercedes V8 AMGs. But other than that, the car is fantastic to drive in game, and I definitely recommend driving it. Right, let's move on to our next car, and I have a feeling Elvis was involved. Right guys, this is our next car. It's the 1959 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz convertible, powered by a 390 cubic inch 6.4 overhead valve V8 engine. My car has an overhead valve V8, overhead valve engine, and I'm pretty sure as hell it doesn't sound as good as this. It's got a 4-speed automatic transmission known as a Hydromatic gearbox. I'm presuming that means it's a very fluid change, like you don't notice it changing gear, and I can immediately understand why, because the suspension is so soft you could probably drive over Mount Rushmore and not even feel the damn thing. Imagine trying to drive a barge on the space of, I don't know, a very narrow British canal. That's pretty much driving what this feels like. It's like driving it on a track. You're like, I must stay on the black stuff. And when people put these cars in these games, it just makes me laugh because, one, we're never going to use them ever again, and two, why doesn't Forza have a cruise mode? I suppose that's what Forza Horizon's really going to be. It's just like a very expensive DLC maybe, or you know, you just buy it in the shop and you'll have your entire garage in it, and then you can cruise around for days or whatever. That'd be nice to have right now though, because I can't really find a purpose unless someone race tunes this purposely. There's another idea for the tuning guide: use the pink Cadillac. But other than that, this car is fun to drive, but we do really need a cruise mode for this, because it just seems a shame to race it, really. I mean, giant pink with fins at the back, with two light bulbs that are shaped like bullets, and the front end of the Ecto one, it just seems wrong to race it around a track. But other than that, I will recommend this car just for the lulz. I mean, it rolls and slides so much. It's just funny to watch it go around a track. It's like watching a drag car trying to do a 3-point turn. It's the funniest thing in the world. He has to get out and push, because it has no reverse gear. Anyway, back to the car itself. Definitely recommend it. Definitely recommend you try it out. Definitely download this pack so far. But don't yet, because you're still listening to my slowly dying voice. See you in the next car, guys. Right, here's our next car, guys. It's the 2012 Jaguar XKRS, powered by a 5-litre supercharged 550 horsepower V8 and traditional rear-wheel drive. It weighs just a little under 4,000 pounds, but that doesn't matter in the slightest, because this thing fires off the line like a goddamn rocket. So it's probably one of the fastest cars we've got in this car park, other than the Aston Martin, obviously, but fast in a way that I like. It's fast going sideways, which is why I like it even more. You can slide this thing forever, and it'll just love you for it. You might have to tune it a little bit if you want to go professional sliding in this car, but not much. This car, just all you have to do is point it towards a corner and how much angle of steering you want, and you're set to go. You can slide this forever. I'm trying to keep it in a relatively straight line for the video, trying to, you know, say it's quite a performing car, but it's really not. It's more for hooliganism, really. I mean, we're in that time of age where Ken Block has taken over pretty much everything to do with Monster Energy, so we may as well get the hooligan cars out now, sell them while we can, and this is one of them, really. I mean, it's just a Jaguar XKR with daft body kit and spoilers and bigger engine, bigger power, no rear wheel grip at all. It's quite funny. I definitely admire this car for being absolutely loony, but we do need a bit of sensibilism now and again. So all in all, I do rate this car quite high, because it's a lot of fun to drive, a lot of fun to slide around, and it's very daft. I like the odd daft car here and there. That's why I like the Shelby Omni so much, because that was completely daft. Right, and now that that's over and done with, let's move on to our next car. I definitely recommend this one. So let's move on to our next one, shall we? Alright. Right, guys, this is our last car in the car pack. It's the 2011 Maserati Quattroporte Sport GTS, powered by a 440 horsepower 4.7 litre V8 with a 6-speed double clutch paddle shift gearbox. I know that the only reason I know that is because the changes are so quick. It was quite easy to drive, and this, hand on heart, is the easiest car to drive in the world. It's big, it's heavy, but it's planted, and that big V8 engine keeps you on the straight and narrow. It's one of the best handling Maseratis I've driven in this game. It's not four-wheel drive, it's rear-wheel drive. It's very, very quick on its feet for such a heavy car. It's a four-door car as well. You don't expect it to handle and perform as well as this, but there was a thing that kind of, when I first said Quattroporte, I was reminded of the like a comedy sketch over here where they done Clarkson Island. It's like Quattroporte is what the Italians call 4 doors when they aren't surrendering to your granny. I just thought that when I heard that in my head, I just burst out laughing. But this car is by no means a slouch. It is probably the best four-door car on the game. Screw your Mitsubishis, screw your Subarus. I'll have me a Maserati any day. If I could afford 130,000 to buy each of these cars, put it in each class, that would be so nice. I would love to drive this pretty much in every class. It feels so planted. You don't get hardly any slip. This is me trying to slide it around this last corner, and it struggled. It didn't want to slide. It just wanted to stay as planted as possible. Then you get the big slide with a 4-door car, and it's just a lovely car to drive. Hand on heart, this is probably the best car pack we've ever received. The only downside is we haven't received any track packs yet, so there's hardly any original, track ideas. I'd love to see the Alpine track back from Forza 1, but that's probably never going to happen. Or in the dockyards as well, that was such a good track as well. But other than that, this is the end of part 1. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave any comments, ratings and feedback in the section below. Don't forget to like and favourite. And take care. This has been Ross.